Hi, this is the 2019 Mercedes-Benz GLE and I am going to review it. Let's get started. So the price of this car starts from 96,000 euros start. This one might have been 110,000 euros because it's got the 300D and it's got the AMG line body kit. But this one you can get it for 89,000 now. That's a bargain because it's a full big SUV for not really expensive. Now onto the design. So then you got your grille over here. It's got the AMG line package, so it's got more sportier bits than the normal basic version. And yeah, you got the diamond grille, the Mercedes badge over here, and another Mercedes badge over here. Then coming down, you got some sportier trims like this black trim over here, but it's also got some luxurious touch to it. Like you see, you got some chrome over here, and it just suits this car really well. But one thing which I hate in the GLE are these fake ones. No, why are they there? There's no need of fake ones. Come on, Mercedes, change that. Everything else is nice. Now let's move on to the lights. So these are the multi-beam LED lights, and they are beautiful. And see, I'll turn the blinkers on. See, they're LEDs, and you could also get laser lights for this car. And obviously that's it's very expensive, and it's like pretty much no better because these are perfect. You don't need extra visibility in the night, and all lights do the same thing. So that's the only thing you don't need. Everything else, nice. Then you got your bonnet over here. So you got a crease over here, and like this one, there's on the opposite side also. Then you got two middle creases which point at the Mercedes-Benz badge. Overall, I like the front of this car very much. It's pretty, luxurious and sporty. That's what a Mercedes needs to look like. Now let's move to the side. So this car again has got the AMG line. So it's got this type of wheel, and wheel starts at 18 inches and it goes all the way up to 22 inches, and 22s will look beautiful for this car. And I say you need to go for the 22s because yeah, these 20s don't look very good. Oh yeah, everything else, yeah, then it's good. You got Mercedes-Benz on the brakes, which you cannot see because yeah, it's like that. You could see the Z. Yeah. Then you got a Mercedes-Benz badge over here also. Then over here, it's upside down, the AMG badge on the wheels. Then you got a wheel arch. These are very square wheel arches, and they suit this car. And you got a crease which starts over here and then comes all the way to here, and it just fades away. But the rest of the side is like very plain. You got no creases, nothing. It's just simple, elegant and beautiful. Then you got your door mirrors over here. Let me unlock them. As you can see, they got your blinkers in them, and if you look carefully, you could see Mercedes-Benz written over there. Then you got your side skirts over here. This makes the car lower to the ground, and yeah, they're pretty wide. You got black for the window surrounds, which is nice, and you got roof rails, and they are metals, as you can hear. Let me do. Yeah, they're nice sounding. And overall, from the side, this car looks humongous, massive, and it's big, and I like it because of that. It stands up any more than the SUVs from Porsche, Cayenne, or the Audi Q7. This just looks more muscular. and I like it. Now let's go to the back. So in the back you got your Mercedes badge over there, the GLE 300 badge over there, and if you move across to here, you got the 4MATIC badge, which just means 4-wheel drive. Then you got your lights over here. Again, these are LED lights and they look beautiful at the night. Then you got some chrome strips of to make it luxurious, and yeah, I like that bit. Then coming down, you got, as this is the AMG line, it's got more spottier bumpers than the usual one. So this has got a piano black trim, and it looks like it's got diffusers, but it ain't got some diffusers because they look just fake. Yeah, really fake. And do you know something else fake in this car are the exhaust pipes. I hate fake exhaust pipes. Why do you do those? There's no need for fake exhaust pipes. And look, there's more fake pipes. Look at this. Look at this. And look at this. This is also pure fake. And otherwise, it would have looked so much better. Why do you do this? Overall, I like the design of this car very much, but there are a few things like these fake rims which annoy me really much, and the fake exhaust, it's just fake. And otherwise it would have looked beautiful from the back. Yeah, a bit sad, but I had to say that. Anyway, let's move on to the boot now. So let's open the boot now. As you can see, it's electronically operated. Yeah, it's on its job. And then you got some metal scuff plates so you don't damage your paintwork over here. And you got some useful features inside here, like these big nets, tow hooks, some normal hooks. Then you got this so big boot. It's 630 liters with all the seats up, as this is a 5-seater. You could also get a 7-seater. Let me fold down the rear seats for you now. And now you got a flat floor, which means you got 2,225 liters of boot space. That's a lot of boot space. And you can close this and closed. Now let's go to the interior of the GLE. So the space in the GLE is very good. So you got lots of knee room, leg room's a lot, and yeah, you got lots of headroom also. And it's absolutely brilliant, and you can get it as 7-seater. I don't know what it's like a 7-seater because it's not a 7-seater, but I think if this is the case in the middle row, it's gonna be brilliant in the back also. Now let's take the front of the GLE. So look at this interior. It's just so luxurious and so cool, and I will talk you through everything in this car. So let's start with the steering wheel. It's got this really nice leather to it, and you got this Napa leather over here and normal leather over here, and it's really nice to hold, and it's got lots of grip on it. And let me talk you through. So these sides are the controls for your infotainment screen, and these 3 are for the cruise control, and these 3 are for the display over here. So then you got your Mercedes badge over here, and it's a D-shaped steering wheel. I didn't like that. So that is your digital driver's display over there, and it's really bright, crisp, and looks beautiful. So I'll walk you through everything in that. So you could see trip, radio, media, styles, service, and if you move to the other side, you could see navigation and telephone and assistance also. So I'm going to show you some styles and displays in this car. So you got classic, where it looks like that. Then you have sport, which is like that, and then you got progressive, and it's got this bouncy effect. You've also got understated. Yeah, that's like that. You could swipe through what you want in the middle screen, so you could see like average fuel acceleration from start, how many kilometers you've done. So this car's done nearly 50,000 kilometers, and you can go full screen display. Then if you move over to this screen, you could see like your NM of torque, G forces, and there's your cruise control, and I like that. That's an A class over there. Then you got your eco display, the fuel consumption with the revs, and you got the normal revs. So that's pretty nice, and it looks beautiful. Now then, let's move on to the screen. So yeah, this is one of the best infotainment systems in the world, and as you can see, it's bright again and crisp and neatly laid out. So I'll talk you through everything in that screen also. So you got Apple and Android Auto, and you can connect your phone to it. You've also got Mercedes navigation, and the screen is really bright and responsive, but not as quick as the latest smartphones, but it does the job. You've got comfort, and the passengers can do how they want their heating also. That's nice. So then you got your rectangular air vents, and these look like what they're in the new S-Class. So I like those because I don't like the big round ones. I like these types because they're more like beautiful, elegant and classy than the turbine ones. Then over here you got your controls for your climate control. So everything for your climate control. You got tools on climate control, and then you got your USB-C over here, some storage over here for your stuff, and then you got your 2 cup holders, and there's some luxury here. See, you got some chrome. Then over here you got the controls for your infotainment system, and yeah, and that's your driving switch. That's for the parking camera, which is really nice, as I will show you. So the car can park itself, so it's scanning for places when you're driving. And that's the rear view camera, and yeah, those are the cameras in this car. Everything's nice. Yeah. Then you got this for the settings, and this is for the info, telephone, radio, media, and navigation or map, and that's for your volume control. So I will show you the driving modes in this Mercedes. So we're on Eco, then you got Comfort, Sport, and Individual. But as this has got 4-wheel drive, it's also got an off-road mode. So then you got, last but not least, Individual. So there you can control the ESP, the steering wheel weight, and also the engine response. Good. Then over here you got this thing where you could put your hand and operate this, but that's a bit too useless. You don't need that. Then you got the small storage area. So then you got a piano black trim over here. The reason why I hate these is because it's going to look good and people love piano black. But the problem is, a few days, a few months, a few years after you buy your cars, this is going to be full of scratches. It's going to look horrible and nasty. You don't want that in your car, don't you? You don't want that. Yeah, I know. So there's your lights which are on them, and as you can see, they're warm lights and LEDs. I like those. But there are a few things I also hate about the GLE's interior, and which I'll point out a few to you. So look at this. It's all really nice material, but they put this cheap plastic here. I know you won't touch it, but it's just so looking bad. You remember, that's also cheap plastic. Why can't they make that out of leather or something? Yeah, that's 2 complaints which I have about the GLE. Grab handles over here, and they're both for the drivers and passengers. So this is a serious off-road. So you need these when you're going off-road. Yep. Then you got your seats. So they are lovely seats. So you got this ice white with some black trim, and they look nice and sporty. So those are your mats, and they got AMG in them. Nice. And there's your glove box, massive glove box. And then there's your light controls, and over here is your parking brake. So that's your gear selector over here. It's over here like in a Rolls Royce. Ooh, that's much better than having it where they have it in a manual car. Yeah, that's much better. Nice idea, Mercedes. Then you got your paddle shifts over here, and these are solid metal. Two things which I like are, one is this. So this is your seat controls. In many other cars, they're down on the seats, and they're so hard to reach. This is the perfect place for it. See, I'm moving forward. You got lumbar support also. Then you can recline, move your seats. You can also move the headrest. Nice touch. Then you got this beautiful trim over here, and I like that trim very much. And again, you got the black and white theme over here again, and I like this color so much. If you're buying a Mercedes, if you have this color in your options, get that color. It's really nice and I like it. Then down over here, you got your boot release. So now let's check the engine. Oh, another problem which I found. These side skirts, which I told you earlier, are very wide. They, when you go off-roading, get them on dirt, then you could put dirt on your pants. Oh no, that's extending a bit too wide. That's why that's happening. Anyway, engine. So let's open the engine, and there's your engine. So the engine is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. It produces 245 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. It produces that much torque because it's a diesel, and yeah, diesels are really good for pulling power, and takes 7 seconds to 0 to 60. And then you got some trim over here. This looks like carbon fiber, but it's not carbon fiber. It's just designed, but it looks like carbon fiber. It's really cool. Nice. And now I'm closing the hood. So what's my final verdict on the GLE? Is it brilliant or useless? It is brilliant. And is it better than its competitors from Audi and Porsche? Yes, it is. It's better than the Audi Q7 and the Porsche Cayenne. And that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and please like, subscribe and share my video. Bye!